Hi there, I'm Danny Henderson. Welcome back to my brilliant disclosure channel and the brilliant souls that sit before you. Most of them came to the Galactic Spiritual Informers Connection May 10th and 11th, 2025, and some of them came to the beautiful church tour. I put on a church tour, touring English villages and churches and ancient sites, and it was absolutely magical. And we're going to start with going around and sharing each person where they're from, their name, a little bit about their experience. We're going to start with the lovely Rebecca Penkett and her ancient lyre. Hello, Rebecca.
Oh, that one's a heart. So my name's Rebecca Penkett, and I am from Halifax, England, and I went on Danny's amazing church tour, and I took my lyre with me as well. So it was just wonderful. We had two really amazing days and met some really good friends and saw some very interesting sights. And then we went I was obviously on the GSIC conference for the 2 days, which was just amazing. And I'm sure we'll talk more about it in a minute.
Beautiful. And also you, I've just made you large on the screen, so now I can see that it's a harp. Yes, I know. Obviously, it's not too dissimilar.
It's the Irish harp, the class arc.
Lovely, lovely. It's a shame we can't play it because Zoom kills all the musical ability. And
Oh, no, you have to take off musician sound, so I can do that.
good, good. Well, you can give us a little a twinkle on it in a minute if you want to.
Yeah, yeah,
So
sure.
yeah, let's do it. So hi, Casper. Introduce yourself, my love.
Well, hi, I'm Casper. I'm from the Netherlands, living in Romania at the moment. And I joined the church tour as well. It was a fabulous experience. Lovely to meet you in person as well, Danny, and the others. Yeah, it was a wonderful experience, and seeing the British or the English countryside as well, and the ancient churches. And I joined the GSIC conference as well. 2 beautiful days as well with like-minded people. And yeah, it was an amazing experience. And this the flyover as well, of course, but later on that.
Brilliant. Thank you, Casper. And Mary Sider, how are you, my love?
I am doing great. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for all that you do for humanity, too. We all appreciate it. My name is Mary Seidel. I am born in the USA and in the Keystone State. And this was my second GSIC and second time in United Kingdom. But it was unbelievable, and the energies were through the roof, and the experiences. As Casper would know, we did the 10-mile hike of the Seven Sisters, and it was gorgeous. And the flyover was spectacular, of course. And there's just so many memories that I can't begin to. I'm excited to share more. So.
So glad you are. Thank you, Mary. Thank you so much. And Sherry and Mark, hello there. You're traveling the country.
Hello. Hello from Scotland, but I'm Cherie Martino and I am from Sunshine Coast in Queensland. And I was on Danny's tour, church tour, which was amazing with all you beautiful souls in there, and loved meeting you, Danny, too. You're a warrior soul like me. And what else, Mary? What else?
We had a lot of fun meeting new people, new acquaintances and that sort of stuff. I'm Mark Unwin from Sunshine Coast in Queensland as well, Australia. Yeah, and just enjoyed all the warmth and the love that we felt in the GSIC experience that we had.
It's our second GSIC as well. We went to Denver, so here we are again. And second time back to the UK for me. It's been 25 years, so yeah, love being here, love it. Can't get enough now, Danny. Need to go to every single one.
Perfect, perfect. It was great having you guys there, definitely. Thank you. And Mariana Campbell, hello, my love. Introduce yourself.
Hello, hi, my name is Mariana Campbell. I'm Romanian, but I live in Blackpool in UK. And it was the first time when I came to GSIC, and it was just crazy. It just blew my mind off. I mean, following you guys, for years, and first time seeing you all on a stage, you know, like in person. It was crazy. And then the night came, and then what a show. What a magnificent show. I mean, it just blew my mind off. I just couldn't believe it was the first one. And it was just amazing, you know. And I'm sure everybody else felt the same. It's just unbelievable experience. And Danny, bloody hell, you are a bloody woman. Oh my God, what you did to us and for us, it's just speechless. You know, it's no word to thank you. You are amazing woman. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. We're all know the great saying, you can only see something in someone if it already exists within you. So I return the compliment because it's going to take all of us, every soul, to wake ourselves up, to heal our pain, our agony, to raise up in frequency and help our brothers and our sisters. That's what it comes down to, all of us. So thank you, Mariana, for your share. I love the way you say, it blew my bloody head off. In that brilliant Romanian accent. I love it. I love it. And who would have thought Romanian in Blackpool? Brilliant mix of accents. I love it. I love it. And dear Michael Doherty, how are you, my darling?
Hello, I'm great. Thanks, Danny. And it's lovely to be with you all here today again. I was on the church tour. Well, my name's Michael and I'm from Sheffield. And I really, really enjoyed the church tour and everybody. It was just so loving and so authentic and brilliant. And it helped my light to shine brighter, as you just said there. And I was also at GSIC, and that was stratospheric, and even more than that. That was just something off the scale, and the love that was in the theatre. I mean, it was just so words can't express. It was just so brilliant, and everybody that I met here, I can see some faces I know. Rebecca, brilliant. Emma, and also Sherry and Marek, absolutely brilliant. Speak up if I did meet you and I've forgotten you. Oh, Casper, of course. And lovely to see you all. Yeah, there you go. And it was fantastic. And I've got a surprise because I think I've found something in my footage that I didn't find straight away. I've been going through my footage and I want to, throw it out there as to whether you think what I've caught is what I've caught. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, we'll come back to that, Michael. Thank you, love. Thank you.
Okay, doke, Brill. Yeah.
Barbara Le Gentil, my love, how are you?
Fine, thank you. So my name is Barbara Le Gentil. I come from France and I was to GSIC in Eastbourne. It was the third one for me, and it was just amazing, fantastic. All was there. The sea, the people, the speakers, just brilliant. That's it.
Oh, I love it. And obviously, I've only met you before in two of the previous American GSICs. Having been to those and being a French speaker and having to translate everything, because we speak in English in America and England mainly. What was your difference of experience, if there was one? Was it very similar? Was it different in any way?
Every time is different. Every time. I don't know why. Maybe because always the level of consciousness rise most and most and most every time. So every time is different, and there were people, different speakers. So great, Danny. Your choice are so great. Craven Mohan, I don't know if I say it very well. Oh my God, it was so good, so good. Well, so much things, very good, much information, very very much knowledge, much love. Wow, fantastic.
Oh, so beautiful, so beautiful. Thank you so much, Barbara. So good to see you here as well. Abigail Richard. Hello, my darling.
Hello, I'm Abigail Richard. I'm French Canadian from Montreal, Canada. It was my second JSIC. I went to the Orlando one in 2023, and both JSIC were absolutely amazing, but this one really just, wow, it was crazy. I loved it. The choice of location was absolutely fantastic, by the sea. Like Barbara was saying, the rise in frequency was just felt so incredibly. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. The speakers, and obviously the flyby on Saturday evening was just, wow, amazing. And my friend Sylvia here, we also had a beautiful opportunity to see ships the night before the flyby. So that was a real treat. So the whole experience in itself was just absolutely magical. So thank you, Danny, for everything you do, and your team and all the speakers for this wonderful, wonderful time. And mostly meeting you all and meeting all the beautiful, beautiful people in this disclosure groups is amazing. So great friends, and loving you all.
Thank you, Abigail. So beautiful. And thank you for your testimony, what you shared, and the UFO footage that you caught. You caught ships flying past your hotel the night before the actual conference. Unbelievable.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, unbelievable. Thank you so much. Sarah E., how are you, my love?
Hello, hi, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm Sarah from Newcastle, United Kingdom. This was my first JISIC. I did want to go to Denver last year, and we were hoping to go, but it just didn't happen. So I'm so pleased that you brought it to the UK. Thank you so much. Yeah, the JISIC was just amazing. It was incredible. The energy in the theatre. And I can't really pick out one speaker. They were all fantastic. You know, Praveen was next. He was next level with what he brought with the temples. I mean, just amazing. And yeah, Elena's, presentation as well, kicking off JISIC was, again, she just brought, next level information that was just fantastic. Yeah, I did attend flyover as well. We sort of stood next to, I believe it's Bistro Pierre. So we were quite high, and we got some really good footage as well. I've got quite a few videos, but they're very short, so I'll flick through those in a bit. But yeah, amazing. Won't be my last JISIC, I promise.
Sarah, thank you so much. And Corinne Vouet, hello, my darling.
Oh, hello, Danny. Oh, I was glad to see you, to meet you, to meet all of you. So I'm Corinne. I came from France, Normandy. I don't swim. I didn't swim to go to Eastbourne, but I driving. It was my first JSIC, and it was a nice, pleasant surprise for me. So much love, so much meetings with all of you, with the speakers, the mood of on the stage, on the crowd, singing, dancing, crying, very a lot of emotions, and I loved it. And the flyover, above all, the flyover was so great. Thanks to JP and beside Elena.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so many spacecraft. We said the day, we said the place, we said the time, and they came over a 4 or 5 hour period, and there were so many spacecraft, UFOs. People call them UAPs. I won't say that word. To me, that's a swear word and a manipulation. But anyway, it was amazing. We saw identified spacecraft, every single shape that you've ever been shown on videos and photographs, and we brought them all. So it was just so incredible, really, really was. Now let's jump across to the lovely Inez with that lovely flower garden behind her. How are you?
Oh, thank you. Hi. Nice to meet you, and good to be with you all here together. I'm from the Netherlands, and I was there the second day of the church tour, and I loved it. It's England is so amazing, and you told me that I have something with England, and I don't know yet what, but somehow it's beautiful. I love it. It's the flowers, it's the country, the people, the kind of humor they have. I love it. I love it. And of course, I was there with the flyover as well, and it's amazing, amazing. It's not that I saw a flying object for the first time, but together with all the people in this energy. And it's so special, so special. And I love the theater as well. cozy and such a high energy as well, and so loving, and all the speakers. And I listened to all the speakers for years already, and it's so good and so nice to have seen you live talking about your experiences. And yeah, it's great respect for everybody. Yes, it's amazing, amazing. Yeah, the energy, the dancing, the music, all the stories, everybody their own specific things in life. It's so, you are so brave. Yes, it's brave to be on the stage. And yeah, it's was my first time. And yeah, I definitely go another time as well. Yeah. So it's so great to meet all those people, like you know each other already for years. Yeah. It's you do understand each other. You can be yourself. You can talk about anything. Nothing is weird, or it's just it is. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
It was nice to sit with you at lunch as well on the second day.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
Yeah.
meeting and sitting with you. That was lovely, lovely, with Peter as well. And Deanna,
Yeah.
who's not on the screen right now, but okay, let's move across to Emma. Hello there, love.
Hi, Danny. Hi, everyone. My name is Emma Sokolovic. I'm in Exeter, UK. This was my first JISC as well. Completely and utterly blown away, on cloud nine and above. Just phenomenal. Was on the church tour, which was incredible to meet you in person and venture all around UK. Well, not UK, Eastbourne, and beautiful churches. Lovely to meet everybody and going out for lunch and wandering around and getting some history behind there as well. So thank you for organizing that. And then got the opportunity to volunteer on the Friday and the Saturday morning. So some of you that were here, we did that all together as well, which was incredible. So I got to meet more people, which was brilliant. And then the conference, incredible. It was everything I could ever dream of and more. I can't comprehend everybody that spoke. I've been watching all of you for years, and it was just so profound to meet everybody. I did get to meet everybody on the Saturday lunchtime as well, which was brilliant. And then after that, like full power, everything's going off, and then we get to go on the Saturday night to see the UFOs. My first time experience, absolutely blown away. I was like, oh my God, there it is. And then the energy, the love I felt, the vibe with everybody, and there was so many everywhere, and it was just, oh, what an experience. So we were a little bit higher up on the ramp, but we did come back down to where Elena and JP and yourself was. So we got to lie on the grass as well and look up to all the spaceships too. So incredible. Danny, thank you so much for creating JISC in the UK. Absolutely phenomenal. Thank you.
My pleasure. I'm so happy that I brought it to the UK. I know the story. Basically, I was on stage, talking to the loving audience in Westminster, Colorado, just last September, which is really only a few weeks ago. I mean, this timeline's going so quick, like life is going so quick. And I remember asking the question, put your hand up if you had to fly to America for this JISC conference. And half the audience put their hands up. I'm like, my God, I need to take it to Britain and Europe then and be fairer for everybody else. So it's my absolute honor. And to bring it to the town where I went to school, I know that town. It's a beautiful town. I wanted the beach, the clear sky. It was just, I thought, absolutely perfect. It really, really was. Thank you so much, Emma. And now we're moving across. We've got fiddling about, Sylvia. Sylvia! Can you hear me?
Oh.
Hello, love.
Yes, thank you.
You're up, my love.
Okay. My name is Sylvia, also known as Speed of Light. I live in Switzerland. I apologize, my internet connection is not so good, but I try my best. So first of all, I want to give so much gratitude to you, Danny, and the GISIC team, and all the beautiful speakers, and the beautiful souls that I could met. I'm still wearing this.
Oh my God.
I can't put it off. And I feel the love, and I felt the love. I felt the love we shared together at the beach, and I hope these seeds of love will spread everywhere on this beautiful planet. And I'm so thankful. That was my first GSIC. My beautiful husband, he attended last year at Charlotte, and he came back and he was so radiating. And I thought, so now it's my time to go. And I enjoyed the beautiful location. The theater was so magical. The seats were so cozy and beautiful, and I loved it. And thank you so much, Danny.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for coming. That's so great. So great. And now we move along to Wendy. Wendy, you got on camera. Well done. Well done. How are you?
Yeah, hi Danny, nice to meet you all. Oh my God, it was my first JSIG and it was absolutely epic, just epic. The frequency of love is just so amazing. The people are amazing. The venue was also very beautiful, and the flyover was very, very special. I had a huge, beautiful experience with it, so it was extra special for me. And yeah, it's overall just the feeling of love. It's just so huge and so beautiful. So it was absolutely epic. Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you. And where are you from?
I'm from the Netherlands.
Yeah, and specifically, like area-wise, are you close to Amsterdam?
Alkmaar. That sounds very Dutch.
It does. You know, most people from the Netherlands say the Netherlands or directly Amsterdam, but I've noticed over the years, it doesn't seem that too many people from that area say exactly like where they're from. So it's always interesting to know.
Yeah, it's Alkmaar, so it's a beautiful town. It's a little small, but it's okay.
Brilliant.
But Eastbourne was amazing. It's also a very beautiful town. I thought it was just beautiful. I had a huge, beautiful view from my hotel room, so I really enjoyed that too. And the people, yeah, it's just about the gathering of all the people, all those beautiful, beautiful souls. Wow, wow, just wow.
Yeah, it was so well. Right now, has everybody said hello? I think you all have. Let me just check. Has everyone gone? Everyone said hi? Everyone? Okay, brilliant. Wow. Well, again, GISIC is the Galactic Spiritual Informers Connection, and I named it that because of the galactic heritage and the energy and the proof that we need as humans, as spiritual, because we're spiritual beings, we're souls in these bodies. There's so much, we're so phenomenal. We are a phenomena, and we've always been told we aren't. We've always been told to worship this and look at this and do this, and we've all realized that that's actually not the way we came to live. That's not what we actually intended for ourselves. And then, you know, informing is sharing, but it's not just the speakers on stage informing on their amazing experiences. As you know, I aim to bring people that can bring proof, bring documents, bring evidence. Don't just stand on stage and give me a fairy story, please. There's lots of other conferences for that. I focus on bringing the evidence so that we can stand hard on the ground of it, because for me, I want proof. I demand proof. And if someone says they're connected to the extraterrestrials, the benevolent ones, please don't give me a story. Please don't market your conference and say, come for the sky watch, it's going to be amazing, if you can't deliver. Now, obviously, there's lots of conferences that do that. And for me, there's no competition at all. I don't compete with anybody else. I'm not here for that. I'm here to bring the love, bring the most beautiful people I know are telling the truth, and their experiences are real. And they will all take us to a place of healing and informing. And everyone's in it together. It's not just the speakers, it's you guys. It's so important that you feel respected and loved and seen and heard. And I know I say that when I'm on stage too, the audience, but I truly mean it. And for me, that's how we raise in consciousness, we raise in spirit, and there's a mass healing happening. Something is healing. We're in a safe space. There's stuff we've maybe not been able to look at that's being released that we don't have to sit in anymore. We don't have to sit in the agony and go through it again. And we avoid that. We all do. We're humans. We try and avoid pain. But a GISIC, a Galactic Spiritual Informers Connection, it does that. It brings a healing for people. And for the UFOs, I mean, we keep saying UFO because obviously it's like when Nikki Allen, one of our great angelic speakers, she uses the word channel. She does not channel entities in her body. She simply uses that word because it captures the algorithm. It captures the attention of people that think, oh, that's something spiritual. But if anybody is channeling entities in their bodies, I'd be very, very concerned because of possession that does happen. But we are very safe. We don't do any of that nonsense that can be for other people and other conferences, you know, for the 2D people, bless them, you know. But what we do is very much about love, you know. It really is about love. And when the craft came, I mean, gosh, they came over a 4 or 5 hour period, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I said, get there at 8. Do you know, it's so sad. There's been some, I called them, I wrote, so there's 2 articles so far that non-journalists wrote for publications. And they were like, oh, there were lights in the sky, but they were a bit blurry. I'm like, dude, you weren't there. You didn't see. And then I wrote, thank you for your nothing burger article. You know, and then because I do, you know, I'm a feisty woman, I'm going to say, how rude. You know, we saw magnificent craft. Okay, now, can you see on the top line, it's Rebecca and Casper and Mary, and then it's Cherie, Mariana, and Michael. Can you see the way I'm seeing? I'm sure you can. If we start with the top line, we start with Rebecca and go along, and then start with Cherie and go along, and then start with Abigail and along. For those that want to share their footage or share some of their footage. All right. Do you want to share something, Rebecca?
Yeah, so I have, I'll just pull it up and then I'll go share screen. So it's very short and, but I'd zoomed in and I think it gave it some sort of perspective from the moon. Can you see that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it is very short. It's only 20 seconds, but we're just going to zoom in.
There's lots of cameras pointed in that direction. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That's the first one, Rebecca, the first craft.
That what I think it was, yeah. I'll stop sharing now. Yeah, it was, you know, when it was really early on, wasn't it? There was still light in the sky, and people were wondering, oh, is that a spacecraft? And there weren't stars then. And then we were checking, you know, is it a planet? And I had my Skywatch thing, and Jupiter was directly 180 degrees behind us, and then there was no other sort of visible planet. Venus wasn't there, so we knew that had to be something, and it was really still just sitting there. And I know you'd said, hadn't you, that was it Thorhan, they were waiting for the clearance, and it felt really peaceful as well. So yeah, it was amazing.
It was beautiful. And I'd said, I'm going to bring 2. I'm definitely bringing 2. That was confirmed with the Galactic Federation of Worlds, who are a military faction that support our planet, you know, and have helped so many times with horrendous attacks from other, numpty nuts that run the planet, that cause war here and harm. And that when that craft came, and Elena was saying that the 2 that I'd called in are coming first, and there they were. And the first one, and it phased up and then phased out and cloaked, and it was lovely. It was just so lovely. So thanks for that. It was good to see it like highlighted there like that. Brilliant. Thank you so much. Casper, do you have something to share? You're on mute, my love.
Yes. The footage I have, you've seen already, I think. But what I want to share is at the end. So there were a lot of flyovers, and at the beginning you could see planes coming to the airport of Heathrow and Gatwick. and the UFO, let's call it, was still standing there, and it wasn't flickering like the normal lights, you know. And later on, you could see they were going in a line, but not like the Starlink. They were too spaced out and different. It was. There were. I didn't mention it last in the introduction, but last year there was the first time for me with the Skywatch in Colorado, and that was very short. And this was for hours and hours. The ships were coming and coming. It was beautiful, and yeah, it was an amazing experience to see so many ships in multiple directions and coming from everywhere, and yeah,
so beautiful.
And seeing the TR-3B as well, flying over. There was something I could see it better than last year, and because it was going slow and it was going over the sea, and yeah, you don't have an airplane with 3 lights and a flickering light in the middle. I haven't seen a plane like that.
A lot of people actually got very confused by that, because you can hear me on the microphone saying that someone said it was a plane. I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure though? Because there's like 2,000 people up and down the beach, on the hill, in their hotel rooms, looking on their balconies. And it was very clearly. And then a lot of people like Agnes Larrey, who runs a conference in France, Rencontre Galactique, she was there. And she captured a really good shot of the whole triangulation of the TR-3B, as we know, is a triangular craft. And what that was not an extraterrestrial craft, that was a military craft. Again, proving that the Galactic Federation of Worlds work in hand with the good Earth Alliance, the white hats, you know, the good ETs that care about us off planet, and the good Earth military, because there's some really dark, really dark people. And it sounds so like spiritual woohoo, and some people they're so brainwashed, they're not able to open their mind, and they're also frightened to open their mind to imagine that there could possibly be witches and warlocks that are absolutely penetrated through every military faction on our planet, and government and bloodlines, and people, they're not able to grasp the reality that we are such an infiltrated planet with absolutely despicable subhuman monsters running it, you know. But obviously we know that, we've seen enough evidence, and we're brave enough. And you see, that bravity got rewarded because we're out there in the open, and tons of spacecraft came. So I think we're amazing. But did you want to share anything anyway? I know we've seen some of it, it's on other footage, but we're all here now. Somebody might only just see this one video. So should we share something?
I can share it. Let me wait. Sorry for the technical.
That's all right. I'm sure you can't hear the piddling rain on my roof, guys. It is piddling like crazy, and we've had the most amazing weather. And wasn't the weather amazing at Eastbourne in England for those few days?
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, it was.
It really was.
It started raining like 1 second after the end of JSIC. It was amazing.
Yeah. And the heavens really opened. It was a real deluge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like a cleansing.
Yes, like a cleaning of energy.
Thought that, yeah.
Yes, it was. It really was. It just goes, Casper. There you go, mate. Brilliant.
Is it? Yeah. This was later when we were standing on the grass. And yeah, you could see the footage here, and I zoomed it in. But my phone isn't the newest one, so yeah, you could see it here.
What time was this? Was it when the multiple craft were coming in one after another at the end?
This was around 11 o'clock.
Yeah, at the end with that guy Edward with the green laser. Was it during that part?
Yes, just before it was just before 11 o'clock, because 11 o'clock they started to get to empty the, what's the word? To clear up the microphones and everything.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
before, because
Right.
with the sound you can hear yourself.
Yeah, brilliant, brilliant. All right, anything else to share though, or shall we move across to Inez?
Please.
Okay, Inez, anything to share, my love?
Hi. Yes, I like to share about the TR3B. I have a footage of it. Let me see. Just 1 second. Documents, scherm, camera. No. Oh, wait. Hey. 1 second, I have to find it. I have so much pictures.
So again, people watching, just while you're getting ready, just go ahead and hit share whenever you're ready. But the TR3B that we saw, that 2,000 people saw, is a military craft. It is actually reverse engineered craft, anti-gravity craft, shaped like a triangle. It has 3 lights, generally 1 in each corner, 1, 2, 3. Sometimes I have a light underneath. The one we saw fly over us in Denver or Westminster, Colorado, had 3 green lights that came on one by one as it buzzed over the crowd, low stealth. And that's why the Galactic Federation craft were waiting off the horizon to get clearance, because they were working in tandem with the Earth military. And it was just absolutely beautiful to see it. Originally, these TR3B were, we are told, reptilian craft, Draco Sakar reptilian craft, really, really negative ETs that are not on the planet currently. Sorry to those that can't continue their career reporting on Sakars and Dracos that don't exist, that aren't doing abductions, that aren't, attacking super soldiers. Sorry for those of you that really are stuck on the Grey story, the Greys being here. The Greys are not here. The negatives, Zeta Reticuli, the Mitra, they are not here. They're not abducting people. And again, people have such a hard time because, again, not to mock them, it's not funny at all. It is horrific if anyone has been through an actual real, but there are those that haven't. They're fantasizing. Now there's somebody who's trying to create a whole nother level of Grey worship. Ooh, let's call them the Ascending Greys. Let's make them Ascended Masters. No breaks, man. No, 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 missus. No, none of your nonsense. Stop it. Anyway, Inez, are we going to share, my love?
Yeah.
Or do I continue giving breaks?
Yeah.
Just let me know.
I hope it will work here, because I get only pictures but no footages, no films.
Okay, shall we come back to you? You can fiddle around and we can come back to you, my love.
Yes, please, please. Let me search a little.
Okay, darling.
Thank
All
you.
right. You're welcome. Sherry and Marek, do you have something to share?
I'm not sure how to do it, but I'm sure I can just share and after I speak.
Yeah.
But I also have some footage, Danny, in your beautiful compilation and Elena's, and it's when JP was saying that there was the military craft chasing the ship. Was it? Is that what he was saying? I'm trying to remember now.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's in there. But it was incredible. Like, we were there at 8 o'clock in the freezing cold. It was beautiful, and then it just got cold.
Yeah.
We were there till just after 11 p.m. So we stayed. I wish I'd just stayed that little bit longer. We didn't have dinner. We didn't go to the bathroom. We just was glued. But it was incredible. It was when that first ship came over the English Channel. It was just whoa, and I've got footage as it just crept up really slowly, closer and closer, and it was just magnificent. It just had such a beautiful energy feeling. It was really a positive feeling, a loving feeling. And then I remember the second big one that came from behind the buildings, looked like the big white one that came over. Those two, it was that obvious. It was just, you cannot deny it. For all you naysayers, I mean, sorry, but it was just obvious. And I got a really good one of the triangle too. So the TR3B, I can zoom into it and I can clearly see it as it was. I was on the beach and it clearly went over the top of me. That was the only one that really went over the top of the beach that we could see. And then there's just so many.
Brilliant.
There's so many craft.
Do you have it to share right now?
Me?
Yeah.
I'll have to find it.
All right. Inez, do you have it yet? Yes or no, my love?
I have, I don't know how to share it with the Zoom.
Green share button and it should just let you share it. We can try that.
Yeah, but then I see only my photos and no films.
Okay, I'm going to pause. Go, Emma. Okay, here's Emma's footage. What are we looking at, Emma?
So I was actually trying to bring up mine, but no. Hang on. Sorry.
Okay. No worries.
No.
Okay. Now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it.
Ready, go.
Okay, so this is footage that Sylvia, who is also here in our little group, Sylvia had a better phone than I do, and she was able to actually, I will let the footage roll here. She was actually able to film a few ships that we saw in front of our windows at a hotel. That was the 9th of May, so the night before the actual official flyby of May 10th. So we see here, I don't know if you can see a little red flashing light here in the center. Can you all see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have about 5 minutes of it, so I'm not going to bother you with too long, but I'm just going to try to find the juicy parts. There's also a place where we had a double ships. I don't know if you can see them. They're kind of there's a double flash in the center, 2 ships flying flashing. Yeah. A bit of that. And let me see if there's something else here. Here is another one. Just kind of zigzagging everywhere, which is obviously not a plane because a plane wouldn't. So yeah, so we had in total 6 ships that appeared in front of our window that night. It was quite fantastic.
And this was
this
was the 9th of May, and the conference started on the 10th.
That was the 9th.
Yeah, so you had a 6 ship flyover. You and Speed of Light here. That was amazing, right?
Yes,
great.
That was so great.
All right, so Emma, we can see you on screen. Are you trying to share something, my love? Still having a go? Can't hear you.
I was trying to. I think I'm just going to leave. Sorry.
Okay. All right, so we've all moved around. So who would like to go next? Michael, you want to share something?
Yeah. Let's see. Right. So. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah. So all right. Yeah. I see the share button there. Right. This is me. So. Can everybody share? Right, I'm trying to.
This is just
This is Inez.
Yeah, this is not the footage, but it's a picture I took, and yeah, if you make it a little bigger, yeah, you can see it's a kind of oval shape forming ship, and I remember it was for quite a while in you could see this one. And for me, yeah, it's clear. There's nothing around it, and this is a picture, but it was moving all the time, and yeah, this is one of the ships I saw, one of the many, yeah. And
zoom in on it again, make it big, because I need to point out to people. People, they get frustrated because the fake military UFOs, you can take a clear picture because they have not come from off planet. When a craft comes into our atmosphere, it creates an ionic field. The ionic field helps it collapse the mass That's why they can go so fast, so much faster than anything that we've got. So people expect, because again of programming and what they've been taught to believe on Ancient Aliens and other shows like that, they don't realize that what they're looking at here is a solid craft potentially, but it's got an ionic field around it, and they're often orange or well, yes, often orange. So people don't understand and say, oh, it's a lot of lights in the sky. But again, you had to be there, didn't you, really, to be able to see for your own eyes. People just go, oh, it's just a light in the sky. Yeah, on the day of the time we said, it's so frustrating.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that's
God.
it. Like you, Elena and GP, they know what they see because you have seen it. You've been there. Not you, but GP and Elena, and so they can tell for sure. It's not just a light or the falling star or a plane or something. It's so clear you can see it yourself. It's moving in ways that's not a passenger airplane.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, then. Anything else to share, Inez? Anybody else want to share something?
I've got footage that I could try sharing. Let's give it a go.
Okay, who's talking? I can't see.
It was Sarah E.
Oh, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Excellent.
I'm just doing this. I've got two screens. I'm just going to move it. Let me. There we go. Right.
You need a bit more.
Okay. See that? Right. So I've got three different videos, and they were all taken at different times. So the first craft that came in was around dusk, so like 9:15, which is this one. Everyone see? Yeah, and you can clearly see. I've just turned there. Yeah, you can clearly see that it's orange, so it was actually pulsing. And as well, I think what you struggle to get with the footage is the size of the craft. So obviously taking it on the mobile, I mean, we were standing right on the ramp next to the restaurant, and the size of the orb was really big, and it was pulsing, and it was stayed pretty static for quite a long period of time, until it was dark. But yeah, just amazing. And I've also got another piece of footage that I took, which it was just as the first craft actually cloaked. So another craft actually showed above my head, and it was pulsing, which I'll just show you now, and I'll say it's like over here, like you can just see it pulsing. It's also moving vertically as well. Yeah, so that was the second one. And then the third one was actually the same as what Casper took. He showed that earlier. So that was coming across from the right-hand side of the beach, coming straight over, which is this one. Yes, you can see it now. So it moves over in this direction. It was moving so gracefully, like really slowly across the sky.
We're looking at the one on the left, moving slowly, going from left to right.
So it was this one. So it's coming from the right side of the beach, coming across this way. This was a star.
Brilliant. The atmosphere was amazing, wasn't it? People were screaming and laughing. And
can you hear me okay?
Sorry, yes, Sarah, we can, love. The energy of the speakers was the audience was just euphoric, wasn't it? That's what I felt.
Yeah, it was amazing. I would like to share some, Danny, if I can.
Please go ahead. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, she froze. But off you go.
Okay, well, it was just so amazing. I was standing on the promenade behind JP and Elena when I suddenly had the feeling I need to look behind me. So I did, and I saw this huge bright light, which was slowly moving towards the beach. And I just got a huge feeling of love and a heart shape in my head. So that was amazing. And it took a while, but then I took my phone and I filmed the craft. And this is a photo of the video I took. So it was absolutely amazing. Amazing.
Beautiful. Is there another one to share?
Yeah, I can try.
Hey, Wendy, what are we looking at?
I thought it was the video, but it was, I don't know. No, it's a picture because in the video it was moving, but this was the bright orb or ship I was talking about. So I have a video of it, but I cannot share it here. So
all right. This is more
Okay, so this one starts I'm further over to the left at this point, and we'll see some sort of just terrestrial aircraft flashing, and then I move over to the right, and you'll see the still spacecraft. And you see terrestrial craft underneath.
Yeah, the plane flashing underneath it. Yeah, and look at the size of it too, compared to the plane, and the way it pulses and powers up and phases down. Brilliant.
Actually, I have a little story. Can I just tell you a little story about? So I was wearing that night my dream catchers, my earrings, and so just to sort of go back a little bit, when I was a child living where we lived in Newbury, in our back garden, we had a hedge. And my brother and I used to, there was like a little doorway, and we used to go in there and we pretended it was our spaceship. So I'd obviously had this sort of dream from being a child. I've never seen spacecraft before, so this was amazing. Anyway, when JP told us to lie down, I must have lost an earring and they're dream catchers. And so it felt a bit like I've caught my dream. It was amazing.
Bless you. So sweet. So
can I say something, Danny? I just want to add something regarding these experiences because we see footage, we see photos, it's beautiful, it's amazing, but it's also about the feeling that we get from when we, it's not just seeing things, it's also that it's the feeling you get that's completely unique. It's a sense of love, a sense of connection that's extremely strong, like you're saying, Rebecca, and others as well. It's beyond what we see, it's also what we feel with our hearts when they fly over. So that's something that's very special that cannot really be translated, but it's amazing and an amazing experience to live in person. So just wanted to add that.
Yeah, thank you. Anyone else want to share a thought or a video or an image for us?
I would like to share something. Before I came to GSIC, I was so upset because every time I'm going out in the night and I look at the sky, I never seen, a ship, a spaceship. But when I check Telegram, Facebook, everybody, oh, I've seen that. And I was so upset that I don't see any. So after I came back from GSIC, every single night I'm going out, I have a show. Last night I've seen 6 UFOs, 6 of them.
Wow.
Because I was thinking they might not like Blackpool, they might just go somewhere else. That people, they see them, and I never did. But as soon as I came from GSIC, every single night I see at least 4 or 5 ships. And for me, that's amazing. I mean, it's incredible. I don't know what happened there. I don't know, Danny, what did you do? I don't know, but it's amazing, and I don't want to change it.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
No, yeah, okay. I don't, right, okay. Why is there a, right, okay. I don't know what that is. So, this is the orb. This is the first ship, and this was a very emotional experience for me to see the first ship. It was marvelous because of the connection, getting just a little bit away from me. There were our friends and loving family from the stars. There's the orb there, but I wanted to show on scrubbing. This is if you look at the moon.
Yeah, the moon.
In the shot.
Right, yeah.
30. You can you see it there? Below the moon, there's a streak.
Yes.
And I believe that is a cigar ship.
Oh, well done.
Cigar, and also it was earlier on here as well. It went across another part of the moon. There it is. It's coming in from the left-hand side.
Oh,
there.
Good catch, Michael.
I think that's a cigar ship, and they went across the moon, just like that. Yeah. So that is. I was very excited. I only discovered that one recently. So then we go to another one of my films. That's not right.
I'm just going to pause for you so we don't.
Yeah, you
go. This
was my sighting of the TR3B. And let me know when you can see it in the center in the screen. Does it come there yet?
Yep.
There
it is.
There you are. That was how I saw the TR3B, and there are 3 engines, 4 lights there, and no aircraft has that at all. So I wasn't using the digital zoom on my camera because I was told by Mike, your videographer, not to very kindly gave me some advice not to have my digital zoom on. So I was blown away by that. I mean, that's a surreal moment, seeing this ship for myself when it's appeared so many times on YouTube, but there it can, is it a real one or whatnot? Now I know it's real. It's a ship that's not supposed to exist, and there it is. And that was piloted by the friendly Earth military. That one you were saying there, yeah. And then we move on to this one. When there were 3 ships, this is when there were 3 ships moving in different directions. This was amazing. You can see them all going in different directions there. I hope you can see them.
Move your cursor to point them out for us, Michael, for those that can't see.
Right, okay. There.
Yeah. That one seems to be going up.
But there, that one. There's one there. There. Sorry, there. And there's another one there, and there.
We can see the green laser pointer there that Edward was pointing out. This was like
very kindly, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the finale, wasn't it, at the end of the night?
Yes, I mean this was amazing. That was absolutely brilliant, and I have another one to share as well. So I'll just stop that. To go again now, and this was marvelous. This was when the ships were all in a row, like ducklings all in a row, and there were like a total of 6, and it was amazing. And they were moving across the sky from left to right. They would reach a point in the sky where they would disappear. And so I put the cursor there. There's one. And you can see the other ones following on. So I'll move my cursor away. So yeah, they're moving across the sky, and you can see them moving with a gap in between them. And this was amazing that you know, these ships, all 6 with spaces in between them, and that was super. Yeah.
And that is,
can you all see that?
That is not Starlink. Those that have seen Starlink in the sky, if you've seen Starlink, they are way closer together, way closer. And if you look, right, there's ships around what you've shot moving in different directions, which you just showed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was absolutely brilliant, and it's great thanks. I mean, it's great thanks to you, Danny, and JP for asking the ships to appear, and it's a big thanks to the Friendly Earth military and our friends from the stars, very much so, for really, you know, really being the loving presence for everybody who was there, all the speakers, and us from the audience for the GSIG, and we were all there, and there were some other people who came in as well from outside who didn't know about it. 2,000 people saw that.
Beautiful.
And that is amazing. That TR3B, and I'm really pleased to have caught the cigar going across the moon. That was when the first ship was coming across the sea, very slowly, very gently towards everybody in a very loving way. And that was, and here you go. So that's my sharing.
Thank you, Michael. And you can see clearly one coming down, one going across. They're almost like they're going to run into each other. It's just amazing.
That's right. That's the one. Yeah, the one that was there that was coming down in a different direction. just to tell everybody, no, this isn't Starlink. This isn't that. Here's one. Here's one of us coming down. Yeah, as well. Were these ships here that I recorded here? Were these Galactic Federation of Worlds or JP's Nordics?
They were a combination of everything from
everybody.
Everybody.
Right.
So okay, I'm going to put you on pause so you can shut your share down.
I've got to zoom up.
Go.
I've got to zoom in. It's a photo. I took photo between 9:15 and 11:30. I don't know if you can see. The sky is here and the torsion field. Here. This one was interesting. Maybe a cigar shape.
Yeah.
I think in the night mode, the ship were across the sky, and I get it. I got it.
Brilliant. Well done.
We can see it is not stars, it is not seagulls, it is not plane, it is not helicopter. It is a ship. Okay, for this one. Okay. Up. Another here that I zoom in. We can see again a torsion field and the sky around. Many colors. Okay. And another here. I've got some videos, but I don't know if it's interesting for you. And I share many. I open many windows. That's right.
Beautiful.
Let's the hour, the time.
Videos, Corinne. Try one of your videos.
The videos, okay. I can get here. I look before. Okay. that was the first orange orb or ship.
Yeah.
When JP called his friends. And my sister filmed when the ship disappeared and clocked. That Elena shared too. I can too. Okay. You can hear JP.
Not on our end, we can't hear it. That's the TR3B, is it?
Ah, yeah. Okay. I've got many. I can just share everything because I've got 13 and maybe 20 photos and videos. I can go and look back here. Oh, we can go see that the ships went quick. They're very quick. Okay. That's the other one. Um, some were green and blue.
Yeah.
When JP invited to stare at the sky.
Yeah.
It's already good, I think, for you.
Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you so much, Corinne. That was a great share.
Thank you. Okay.
Anybody else? Let's have a look. Who else is going to share something? Inez.
Yeah, I have a little story to tell. When more at the end of the evening, I saw two seagull. Do you pronounce it like that?
Yeah.
Seagull, and everybody said, "Oh no, they're seagulls." And then I kept looking at one, and the one it changed it in light, and then poof, it was gone. So it was cloaked. It was amazing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd like to share that because I don't have footage of it, but I have it in my head. Yeah, it wonderful how they can change, and yeah, beautiful. I like to share that. I don't know if more people saw it, but yeah, my friends saw it as well, but I think a lot of people must have seen it. Yeah.
So nice. So
So,
nice.
My experience a little bit, if I could.
Yeah.
Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Hi. I would love to just share my experience real quick. It was just so amazing. I was sitting actually at the View having tomato soup and got everybody revved up in there. A lot of people didn't that were eating dinner at the time. It was early in the evening. They're like, why is everybody over there? And I said, oh my gosh, it's a Galactic Spiritual Informers Conference. And what are we about? We were all excited. I got them all excited. They're like, said, it's our galactic family. This is who we are. This is who we are. And they're coming down. They call them down. There's people that have contactees that are out there, and you just have to keep on looking out the windows. I had a lot of people at the window. It was just so amazing. And just to back up Michael's and Rebecca's about the first one that came in, and you had those footage. We're also, so I had, I'm not sure, 10 people at the window because as I was chatting, they're like, okay, all right, let's see this. And sure enough, one came in. This is what the footage was, and you could see it there. And then it flashed. It was a short time there. And that's just when I was like, I gotta get outside. But it was short, and then it cloaked, and then it was gone. And then I had two ladies that were sitting there that were sitting with their husbands having, they didn't even know anything about it. They're like, oh my gosh, did you see that? Did you see that? Oh, I said, oh yeah, absolutely. This happens all the time. Because our family's always watching us. And so that was probably the time I was like, okay, I got to get out there. They're going to start coming in. So I went out there and I heard it was pretty loud down at the beach. This is my second share. And I was like, what's going on down here? This is my jam. You're my jam too, Danny. So there's kids dancing and singing, which I thought they were from the Galactic Spiritual Informers, because I'm like, I'm going to go down where they're dancing and singing. And I go down there, and there was 30 exchange students from Switzerland. So I started chatting with them. They had their Bluetooth on, and they're dancing and singing, and they're like, what's going on? Everybody wants to know, why is everybody standing up there? What are we looking at? But they knew, they were so familiar with what's going on, and the exposure and the disclosures, the soft disclosures as we're going through this, what's happening. And I was talking to them, and then they're like, they're getting pumped up, USA and YMCA. So they put the YMCA song on and singing YMCA, and of course DGAT, Trump, and what's going on, and how that what we're continuing to do is make this world a better place for humanity and for the children. That is why we're here, and this is why we're coming together on these Informer conferences. Thank you, Danny. So appreciative, because we come in, we reverberate off each other, we magnetize our frequency, and you could feel it. We always feel it. And it was so amazing. And not only that, these ships bring in that frequency. Yeah. And it was so amazing, but they were pumped up. I have that footage, and I put it in a channel, and I can send it to you as well, Danny, of the kids all singing and dancing and doing the YMCA song, and they're up there and
too much dancing.
Videos where people have like dressed up here for business, but they're still partying downstairs, and she comes back on. That's lovely. So to the audience watching, I will actually drop some links underneath that these guys have got, because some of their footage didn't play. Is there anyone else right now that wants to share one thing, wants to share some footage? Did everyone get a go that wanted to?
Danny, I got an email from Ines, and I have her video, and I can share with 3R3B, TR3B is shown.
Okay, this is Speed of Light's footage, is it?
Yes.
No,
I want
Ines.
to share.
Hold on, Sylvia. Hold on one second. Sorry. Casper, whose footage are you sharing right now?
Ines.
Inez. Okay, great. Hi, Inez. Okay,
Hi.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Casper. Yep. Inez.
And then it's... So here you can see the 3R3B.
Yep.
Yes, we see very well.
And at 15 seconds.
It's in the beginning, you see some flashes in different colors.
Yeah, here. Yeah, you can see it clearly that it's...
You can also tell why some people got confused and thought that was a plane, but those of us that were there, we could clearly see the triangulation. We got photographs of the actual triangular points. So depending on what angle you were standing at, you got a better view, or you were mistaken in calling it a plane. Right or wrong, guys?
I think that's right. Yeah. But for me, it was in the beginning of the footage, you see some flashing lights, different colors, and then the TR3B. Yeah, very clear. Yeah. Thank you, Casper.
For me as well. It was right above me, and I've got really good footage of it. If I could play it, and you could see from underneath the triangle. Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Right. Speed of Light. Sylvia, do you want to share something?
Yes, I can't share the footage, but Abigail shared it, and perhaps she shares the whole thing. So I just want to give my testimony. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So at May the 9th, I saw together with Abigail these 6 ships out of the window of the View Hotel. And that were definitely no airplanes or satellites, because you can see they move very quickly upwards, down, forth, and back, and were flashing. And we saw at least 6 ships at the same time. And we saw 2 light orbs very closely moving, speedy. And at the flyover, which took place at the shuttle time, I saw the 3 lights, the Tier 3B. I saw 2 big ships, one with great ruby orange red light, and one with bright white light, very slowly and majestically moving over the ocean. And at the same time, I opened the live chat at Elina Danan's channel, and we had 70 people there.
Nice.
They were online, and they saw this through my screen, this red ruby light ship. They confirmed me that they saw this. So then the next ship I saw, that were the 6 ships in a row flying on the right side of the View Hotel, and that were no starlings, because, as you said, the distance was wider, and they flew like a formation, because it was really similar, and the distance was wider. And at least I saw lots of different ships coming from different directions, and yes, they brought the love, and so I would just want to witness this.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing, Sylvia. That's a great share. And I love that we had other people there live streaming from their devices to as many people around the world. We had the whole world there. I don't know if there was a country that was left out, quite honestly, because there were so many people. All right, you beautiful people. I just want to double check that we're all good. Everyone shared what they wanted to share. Yes, well, just give me a thumbs up here, because there's quite a few of you. Want to make sure that you're all good. Yep. You're all okay.
Yeah.
Rebecca, do you want to play a minute of your beautiful Irish harp there, just because it's there?
Yeah, I will do. Right, I have to turn off the music sound, or turn it on. And
So you turn on the musician's sound.
yeah, I can explain to you how to do that if you want after the thing. I'll tell you how to do that, and then you can have the sound. Danny, it might be better if you mute everyone. So you know where you've got Zoom Workplace and you've got meeting next to it. Open meeting, and then down there it should say mute all, and then I'll unmute myself.
Right. Okay. Right. Should be fine.
Okay. You can hear me, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Lovely, darling. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Very cool.
That was
Okay,
beautiful.
so
Wow. Beautiful.
I play intuitively, and I taught myself to play. So I'm not improvising. I had to learn not to think and allow like the music to flow through my body and into the strings. So I have no idea where my hands are going to go or what's going to come, you know. And it just that's just spontaneous and a one-off.
You know, it's interesting because, you know, there's such a bandwidth of certain people that they're trying to grow, they want to believe in stuff, but they won't let themselves. And they don't realize that with what you just did there, that's not spiritual, wishy-washy bollocks, fairies in the ocean or in the trees, which of course there are, spirit davers, etc. People have really got to give themselves permission to feel okay about trying something new, listening to harp music, closing their eyes, breathing it in. And as you all know, at the event, we had Professor Leo Lamas fly in from Madrid. And he performed on stage on the second day. So me, JP, and Elena got up and we were talking about the spacecraft and how amazing it was. And then, because I didn't know it was going to be that amazing, I knew it was going to be amazing. And then obviously pulled those two up with me. And I'd already planned for Professor Leo to play, knowing that it was time to like drop into our heart, you know, process everything from the day before, everything we saw the night before. Because when you do see the spacecraft, you're like, wait, it's real? You mean it's actually real? I'm actually seeing spacecraft, and it can really mess people up for a bit, you know. It's a little bump along in consciousness. And when Professor Leo, he played Ave Maria, and he tuned it to 432 hertz, which is the natural body's response to rhythm, to music that we know the Rockefellers changed. They changed everything in music to 440 to mess everyone up, to create discordance in the body on purpose. And he had an accompaniment to it. And then he also played, as you all know, the Princess Leia piece from Star Wars, which was so emotional, wasn't it, guys?
Very.
Oh,
It
yes.
was absolutely beautiful.
Oh, yes. Yes, it was beautiful, powerful, and very emotional.
This is 432 as well.
Beautiful.
Love it. Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, thank you, Danny, for this amazing experience, this opportunity, and also for the meeting and the church tour and everything you do, and Elena and JP and everyone who was on the stage, just to say thank you.
You are welcome. It's our pleasure. It's our life work. It's our mission to bring people together, to help them raise in themselves in frequency, to see for their own eyes the reality as the 5D elements and the 4D elements are really part of our world, our everyday world. And those of us that know, we've seen, and now we know, you know, we're all growing together. We just continue moving forward and bless everybody on the way, you know.
We are ready.
Yes, we are, Barbara. Okay, well, I'm just trying to think, is there anything else that we had to say today? But I'll put some more of your footage underneath the video so the audience out there can have a look, because there was a lot of technical interruptions today. Our next Galactic Spiritual Informers will be in Charlotte, North Carolina on September 19th, 20th and 21st. We have some new speakers coming on board there too. I'll be announcing that in a couple of weeks. But for now, guys, thank you. Much love to you all. Thank you for being there. Thank you for sharing. And God bless and bless you all on your beautiful journey. And thank you.
Thank you, Danny.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
everybody. Thank you, Danny. Thank you.
Thank you. See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.